Hello everybody, today I'm going to cover web scraping versus an API, and this comes because I need to get a bunch of Twitter information, whether it's tweets, retweets, profile information, and I'm kind of deciding whether I should go the web scraping route versus the API. And a quick kind of definition is an API is an application programming interface, and what it is a software or a company has this data with their application, and they say you can get or request this data in a certain way, whether it's a JSON data structure or any other type of data structure. And on the other hand, web scraping is when you actually look at a website. Every website renders this HTML document, no matter what it is, on the back end, and you can actually inspect it with the inspector element. Click the select element to see particular stuff, and then look at the H1 first heading, and then extract that particular piece of information. So what it allows you to do is go into any single piece of information that might not normally be supported in the API and get that piece of data. Now with both of them there are trade-offs. While an API is way easier, you can get a data set with just a request, they usually have these pricing models, whether it's you pay for the number of requests, you pay for the type of data, etc. It's a pricing based model thing. Only there are still free APIs, but a lot of them are becoming priced. On the other hand, web scraping, you can get more than just the data outlined in the API. You can get these contents. You can get basically everything on a web page. The problem with web scraping, however, the trade-off with it is that because websites are constantly being updated, the HTML and the structure of it is being rendered differently. So if you are picking for this div and this div changes, then your web automation, your web scraping is no longer viable, and as opposed to an API where this data is consistent. So again, there's this trade-off with API being structured data that you possibly have to pay for, versus web scraping where you can programmatically get more data, but it might be outdated.